In case you don't remember anything from last season, these are the highlights. Malachi and Amerie started seeing each other. Spider and Missy started seeing each other. Darren and Cash started seeing each other. There was an election that Sasha was gunning for, and Spider was her major competition. Amerie also ended up running for the election, and it was a colossal flop. Somehow, Quinny won it even though she never campaigned, and she chose Sasha as her vice. Malachi and Amerie broke up after Harper and Dusty had a sexcapade with him at his lowest point after just being attacked by a police officer. He was also higher than a kite, mind you. Amerie began dating that weird guy. The one with the dead sibling trauma that ended up being Bird Psycho, who was making their lives miserable. Malachi moved to Switzerland. School on fire. Crazy bird man revealed. In some convoluted, nonsensical way, he blamed Amerie for his brother's death. Don't ask because I don't remember. The letter Malachi left Amerie before he hopped on his flight got burned, and she thinks he left without saying goodbye. Oh, and Amerie got an abortion somewhere in the middle of all of this. But all that's in the past. This is the present, and our faves are seniors. Episode 1 starts with one of those eye-roll speeches about how everything's changed, and I'm done being a chaos magnet. Blah, blah, blah.
Now I've just got to survive the final weeks of school so I can step into this beautiful thing called adulthood.
5 seconds later, the whole school erupts into chaos as they are descended upon by naked men in balaclavas. Heartbreak High is insane. What is this water fight scene? Apparently, their attackers are from Bruno's private school. At least I think that's what it's called. But it's a rival boys' school that has been playing a lot of pranks on them. Oh, Amerie is dating one of the Bruno boys. Amerie can't stay single for one episode. After Psycho Bird Guy, you would think she'd want a break. I know there's been a bit of a time jump, but girl, you don't always gotta have a guy. Anyway, the students are not very happy about the quote attack. Especially since the head of their mascot was stolen. By that, I mean the actual head of the chicken costume. That's a real kick to the pride and dignity of a student.
Anyway.
They meet the other school's principal, and he just doesn't take it seriously. I'm also finding it difficult to take it seriously.
Well, that went well.
What a dreamboat.
Rack off, creeper.
Who is he?
Not Amerie stalking Malachi's Insta. Her new boyfriend actually seems pretty chill and mature. I'll wager this lasts till episode 5 because we know our girl is going to mess this up somehow. I love Amerie, but she is a chaos magnet. I mean, it's only the first episode and she's already been caught slipping.
Where is it?
In a place where you'll never be able to get it?
Piece of shit.
The gang decided to retaliate. No one steals their chicken head and gets away with it. So, they steal a head from the rival school as well. Operation Head Job, they call it. It's the bust of their founding priest. Definitely of equal value to the chicken head. Cash, smart guy, is like, count me out. He's already been to jail. He doesn't need to be involved in any of this delinquency. Give it up for Cash, guys. It's decided that the bust will be stashed at a carnival where Harper works. What's he doing here? Isn't he supposed to be in Switzerland?
At the very least, you could have said goodbye.
Is that why you ignored my letter?
Amerie makes it clear that she never saw the letter. Amerie and Malachi are somehow stuck on a ride. They're having pretty casual conversation, then the topic veers back to the letter and Malachi is about to reveal its content, but they get interrupted. Does anyone remember where the other guy went? Harper's ex with the hair. Dusty, yeah, him. I guess he's not here anymore. He was barely in season 2, so I'm not really surprised. But we didn't even get a story for his exit or anything. It's time to stash the bust. This should be straightforward enough. Spider's too scared to make the climb. Somehow Malachi ends up doing it. This guy. He shouldn't even be here, and now he's helping with their dirty work.
Hold it, hold it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh my god.
and down he goes.
Oh, killer, killer, poo, killer.
No.
Oh my gosh, no. I did not see it going in this direction. That took a quick turn for the worse. If he's actually dead, the vibes for this season have been flipped on their head. I actually love the accidental murder trope. It's kind of giving Elite. I watched a bit of Elite very long ago, but I think it started in a similar way. Let's go to episode 2. I need to know if the man survived. I don't think he got a very good look at them except for Malachi. Sasha discovers them with the broken bust. Well, only the nose is broken, but they can't return it like this. Now, she wants to tell the principal. How annoying. Mind your business, girl. When Quinny is browsing possible injuries from falling that height. Same girl. Anytime something happens or I get a symptom, I fall into Google hell and I just discover the worst case scenarios and then stress about it. Meanwhile, the cough is literally just a cough. That's not the same for you guys though. You actually need to be thinking of the worst case scenario because from where I'm sitting, it looks like you killed a man. Quick side plot. Apparently, someone is writing a fairy lesbian smut book and bringing out chapters every now and then. Only in Heartbreak High, because what? I'm sure that will come up later, but it's called Red Velvet. Like the cake? They have this super important university fair, and I already know this is going to be a disaster.
Let's see how.
Interested in joining the hacks? Hot activist girlies.
Is that Charlie XCX? Oh, false alarm. It really looks like her though.
Bertram! Bertram! Dad! Bertram!
Sasha thought she found her people, but alas, she's wearing a perfume from a brand that does animal testing, and they literally sniff it out. Amerie keeps seeing this hallucination noseless priest, and it is really creeping me out.
Do you think that you would get a criminal record for something like, say, trespassing if it led to someone being injured?
The question she asks at the university fair. Girls, stop. What are you doing? Poor Malachi is in the hospital for his shoulder that he dislocated when he jumped from that ride at the carnival. That's what you get for getting involved when you shouldn't, dude. I'm still mad. Why were you even there? Why did you have to get involved?
What about travel, like a long-haul flight to Geneva?
It's just about gauging the risk you're willing to take.
Well, I'm not willing to take any. We're staying put until you're better.
It's a virus, I get it, like, I respect it, but at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but, like, inevitable?
Sasha's desperate protest, in an attempt to get the approval of the club she wants to get into, is one of the hardest watches. This uni fair is a disaster. No one is achieving their dreams. Even Darren's acting is not resonating with the university rep, SMH.
Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
Harper and Amerie go back to the crime scene to find the bust's nose. The ride is taped off, so there's definitely law enforcement here. Right on cue, LOL. Harper finds out that the man is in the hospital, the same one that Malachi is in. On the bright side, the bust will be noseless no more. Oh no, the guy's seriously hurt. Amerie and Malachi argue in the hospital. He says he's happier in Switzerland. Amerie takes offense, and then he says she creates chaos in his life. I'm going to have to stop you right there, Malachi. You're a big boy, so take responsibility for your own actions. Don't piss me off. Nobody asked you to climb that ride. Side plot. Taz, Woodsy's niece, develops an interest in the sensory room. She dejons to rent it out for people to hook up. She hasn't been caught yet. She sprayed a drink on the principal to avoid that. And that's why she's in detention. We already know why Sasha is here. If two people are alone in a room together, this show is going to introduce something between them. Everyone is in a relationship. I can count the single members of this cast on one hand. There are other ways to create intrigue, you know. Darren not doing the audition because of one bad comment.
You never wanted it then. Gosh.
She wasn't even mean in her delivery, and you're already giving up.
Bye.
If Clancy didn't turn on the ride, who did? Episode 3. It's Missy's birthday. Spider is trying to have birthday fun, and she's just not about it. Since the carnival, it seems Missy's head has been all over the place. Harper is spending a lot of time around the carnival family.
Clancy's in hospital and they're closed indefinitely because of what one of us did.
A ride doesn't just turn on by itself.
The only people that were actually in the scene were Amerie, Malachi, and Harper. Spider and Missy were on the lookout. Darren and Quinny were peeing in a bush.
Boy, 2 girls just got caught muff diving in the sensory room.
Well, now you know where Missy is. I'm kidding.
Spider is having an existential crisis about lesbianism. It stems from Missy reading the Velvet Throne book, 2 girls being caught in the sensory room. It's so funny. For the first time, we see Sasha's family life. Classic abandoned overachiever child. At some point, Amerie tells Noah everything, and this guy literally thought she was about to confess to cheating on him with Malachi. Not yet, Noah, not yet.
I messed up really, really bad.
I know it.
You knew what?
You weren't replying to my messages last night. I had a feeling.
That I stole your school statue and put someone in a coma with it?
What?
Stop. What do you mean by that?
Maybe one of our so-called mates did this, and so, when we get to Missy's party, we're gonna figure out which one.
Looking for the suspect at Missy's party is a sure way to ruin the celebration.
Like maybe she's hiding something?
I don't know.
Missy, you're not looking good right now. You feel 10 times guiltier than anyone else. Another side plot. Quinny could get an agriculture/animal husbandry scholarship for college, but the uni rep's visit ended in him discovering the sensory room is being used for other purposes.
Did you shut us down because you're jealous?
You know whatever level of trauma you have doesn't justify you acting out in such desperate place for attention.
Ooh, Quinny clocked Taz. I know that's right. The fact that Taz is blaming Quinny for being discovered defiling the sensory room is crazy to me. Taz is so irritating. Get her off my screen.
Could have been any one of us.
Well, I'm not the one who's been off since that night. Like they're hiding something?
And I am. According to who?
The fact that this whodunit confrontation is happening in front of everyone. Missy's speech. I can't wait for next year to be rid of all you dogs. Poor Spider. That's not what he meant. He suspects that Missy is acting weird towards him because she's tired of being with a guy. Darren's saying Amerie blowing it all up again. It's not all her fault, though. Yes, this whole Operation Head Job was her plan, but you all happily went along with it. Missy tells Sasha, "This is the worst kept secret. We still don't know who started the ride. Maybe someone else was there. We know Sahas was at the carnival. What about Clancy's stepson that works with Harper? He said earlier that he didn't care for Clancy. I don't know. I'm rambling. They're calling it a mechanical failure because Clancy was drunk and didn't sign off on the safety checks. The Sun calls BS. On the downside, they're not getting their insurance payout. In a nutshell, Tess found the red velvet smut files on Quinny's computer and exposed her. The guy who's considering her scholarship is not impressed.
We all love horses, but bestiality is against our ethos and the law.
This is so unfair. Is fairy smut bestiality? Well, I guess there are unicorns involved. This is so bad. Screw you. Wow, that was interesting to say the least. I'm going to stop here for now. So far, this season is looking really good. I have high hopes for the remaining episodes. I quite like Noah, but he's not going to be endgame with Amerie. I just hope he's not completely trampled on. When Clancy wakes up from his coma, things will really go down. I like this cast. Most of them actually look like teenagers. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share to support my channel.